What's up YouTube, it's Sean here, and I'm back today with my overdue review of the Kith collaboration with New Balance on this 990 V2 in the Cyclades or Cyclades colorway. Today's video is brought to you by Heffelux. Heffelux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell ETP winsoles, which essentially is the same material you'll find in Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box. You'll see they sell a variety of different insoles, so depending on the type of insole density and the cushioning setup you're looking for, you're going to find there's a suitable pair for anyone. So I've been a paying customer of Heffelux for years now, and to me, I personally find them to be extremely comfortable. So if you guys want to check them out and try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout and get 15% off your entire purchase. So this is my final review for the Kith and New Balance Anniversary Collection, which dropped back in late June. So I personally skipped on the V1. If you haven't seen my review of the V3 or the V4, that's already up on my channel, so I'll add a link down below. This entire pack though, it took existing colorways of past Kith and New Balance releases, and then they adopted those colorways on different 990 silhouettes. So we had the V4 with the United Arrows and Suns, the V3 with the Daytonas, the V1s with the Dusty Bros, and these V2s adopts the Cyclades or Cyclades colorway, as it was originally seen on the New Balance 997.5, releasing alongside an Archipelago colorway as well. So those dropped in 2016, and here we are 6 years later paying homage to that colorway. So this pair retailed for a price of $225 US, which is the equivalent to roughly 295 Canadian dollars, and the style code for this shoe is M990KC2. So just like the V3 and the V4 that I reviewed, these V2s come in a very similar box too. So on the top lid we have this image of the Cyclades V2, and then on the side it reads Kith for New Balance since 2011. And then on the bottom of the box we have this all over Kith print. And just like the other pairs, this also comes with this canvas dust bag, once again with an image of the V2, along with these colored socks, which matches the colors of the shoe absolutely perfectly. As for the shoe itself, so this is a made in USA New Balance sneaker. And as we dive into the details, you'll see that on the toe box, this entire front portion, this is constructed out of a very plush, very buttery orange colored suede. So this bottom layer here, this is a perforated suede, but we have these overlays on either side, which is left unperforated, and we have that same unperforated suede surrounding the front toe cap as well. Moving downwards, covering the mid panel of the shoe, we have this tan colored suede, and in the middle we have this cutout revealing the New Balance N logo, which is done in this white colored reflective 3M material. Moving downwards, covering the top three eyelets, we have this tan or cream colored leather, which feels very high quality and nice to the touch. And the top two eyelets are constructed in a tonal cream or tan colored TPU. Underneath this we have a perforated gray colored suede, and then wrapping around the back of the shoe, we have this very vibrant teal colored suede, and in the middle we have this oval shaped cutout, revealing this reflective 3M layer with Kith anniversary branding stamped on in silver. As for the laces, so these come with three different lace options. The standard default lace is a flat style lace done in this tan color, but they also give you a secondary white colored lace and a third gray colored lace as well. Underneath this, the tongue is entirely constructed out of a gray colored suede. And on the very top, we have 990 New Balance made in USA embroidered in the center. The back of the tongue and the interior of the shoe, this is lined in this white colored fuzzy material, which feels very soft to the skin. And then as for the insoles, these come with a foam lined insole, but they feature this custom Greek island print on top, and on the heel we have New Balance, Kith, and Ronnie-fied code branding. So the upper of the 990 V2 sits atop this full-length absorbed foam midsole. The entire midsole is painted in white and has a very bulbous look to it towards the heel. And visible on the lateral side of the heel, we have this portion of absorb which protrudes out of the midsole, and right above this we also have this TPU heel clip, which gives you added structure and support for the back end of the shoe. Finally, turning the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your classic 990 V2 outsole. So this is entirely done in this white colored rubber. We have Absorb branding on the forefoot and New Balance branding on the medial heel, and in the middle we have this teal colored oval shaped New Balance N branding. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these V2s. And for those wondering about sizing, so to me these fit like most of my other 990 V2s, so I personally prefer to stick true to size. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, so I got these in a size 10 and they fit me very well. The reason why I stick true to size for the V2 instead of going a half size down like I do with the V3, V4, and V5 is because I feel like the forefoot area is a little bit more narrow. There's just not as much room for my toes. So even though there's a little bit extra room lengthwise than I would prefer, I feel like it's the best fit for me to deal with the width. If you have narrow or normal width feet, I feel like you can stick with your normal V3, V4, or V5 size, but if you do have wider feet, I recommend sticking true to size. Just to give you guys a point of comparison, I go with a 9.5 or a half size down in other New Balance silhouettes like the 992 and most of my 550s as well. And in comparison, I stick true to size in other silhouettes like the 997, the 2002R, along with a lot of the made in UK models like the 991, the 1500, and the 1530. Moving on to the topic of comfort, so the V2, in my humble opinion, isn't the most comfortable 990 silhouette out there. It's definitely not as comfortable as the V3, V4, and V5, and the reason for that is because I feel like there's just less foam padding underfoot. So even though they incorporate that same absorb foam technology, as you can see with the forefit area, it's just a bit thinner compared to the other models, and you can feel that when you're wearing these. So it's still decently comfortable. It's not an uncomfortable shoe by any means. I just feel like there's a little bit less padding, so you have a little bit more ground feel. It's just putting it on a scale of 990s, it's more so on the lower end. Last but not least, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship. So first off, material quality, this being a made in USA sneaker, I thought the materials were absolutely on par with my expectations. So I have pretty high standards when it comes to New Balance made in USA shoes, and I gotta say the material quality on this pair absolutely delivered. The suedes really feel like a premium cut of suede, and the leather overlays as well felt very nice. And to add to that, the overall build and the construction of this pair, I thought my pair was pretty flawless. I don't know if I got lucky and got a really nice put together pair, but that's all I have to judge by, and I was really happy with how these turned out. So with all that out of the way now, let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. Obviously, this is a very vibrant and very colorful and summer-ready colorway, so I can totally understand if you guys aren't a fan of this release. Me, however, I think this is absolutely fire colorway. I think it translated so well from the 997.5 onto the 990 V2, and it's definitely a very unique and very head-turning colorway that will catch a lot of eyes when you wear them in the summer. But to put it on my scale, if I had to rank all 4 releases in this pack, I think I gotta go with the V4 as my number 1, the V3 right behind it at number 2, and then this V2 is still very, very nice, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to put it 3rd place under the V3. And then last but not least, the V1 comes in at the very bottom. It's just not really my cup of tea and it looks a little bit plain. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Kith and New Balance 990 V2 in the Cyclades or Cyclades colorway. Between all 4 in the pack, how would you rank this one in your list? Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts. I'm very curious to hear what you think. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram as well at esco8. Check me out on Twitter at sean.go and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in my next review.